Okay, let's talk about our newest feature, which is the Analyze button you see located in the header of the page here. This is where we're going to be telling you a host of information about you as a CrossFitter. You'll be able to utilize this information to then make choices for better programming so that you guys continue to improve. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and click on it, and it'll take you to our analysis page here. You notice right away at the top, fitness level, which is the main feature of the analysis page. Fitness level assigns one number to you that represents your fitness. You can see here Melody is an 87. This number is from 1 to 100. How do we get 87? Well, she's got 8 different categories here that you'll also have individual levels for as well. So right off the bat, you'll be able to see what your strengths and weaknesses are. Blues are strengths, reds are weaknesses. You can dive further into this by clicking on the View More Details button, and that'll give you a nice little history of your previous fitness levels. So you can see Melody started out at a 57 and is now an 87, so she's made some good progress in about 2 years' time. And then down below, you'll be able to see each of the individual categories. If you click through on a category, click through on a category here, for example, Olympic lifts, you'll then be able to see the history of your Olympic lifting level, as well as the numbers that are being pulled from the website that contribute to that specific level. Okay, so for example, Melody here is a 97 in her clean, and it's pulling the 175 pound squat clean she did on July 17th. You'll be able to see, you'll be able to log scores for workouts that apply to each category by just scrolling down to the bottom of the page. Here's where you'll get to see the workouts that specifically apply to this. So if you've done a 1 rep max snatch recently and you want it to go towards your fitness level, you can simply click the log button here and go through that process. So as we go back, let's go all the way back to the first fitness level page here. If you scroll on down, we've also got some weaknesses here. This section is going to tell you if you have any issues with technique or strength or anything like that in the given categories we've established here. For example, we've detected a minor issue in Melody's overhead stuff, whereas her squatting looks good. And we can get some more details again by clicking on the View More Details button. So as you scroll through this here, we can take a look at her Olympic lifts. Her Olympic lifts are all pretty much the same. Her snatch is a 96, clean 97, jerk 97. There isn't any specific issue with either of those three there. Whereas if we come over to the power lifts, she's a 95 in back squat and a 96 in deadlifts, but her bench press and shoulder press appear to be lagging behind. So she's got some holes in her powerlifting there. I mentioned the overhead issue. Melody is a 94 at the push press and a 97 at the push jerk, but only an 88 in the shoulder press. So this could indicate decent technique actually when the hips are involved with a push press and a push jerk. However, her strength, her pure strength, isn't quite where those other two are, and so that could indicate a strength issue. If she were to improve her shoulder press, likely you'd see those push press and jerk numbers go up as well. And we'll do the same thing down here for Olympic lifting technique, speed versus endurance, etc., etc. And finally, as we go back to the main page here again, you're going to see the programming details here. This is a breakdown of Melody's movements over the past 3 months, which movements belong to which categories. She's been going through a nice little weightlifting phase the past 3 months. So you can see that that's creating or making up the bulk of her movements here. For more details, again, we click on the details link, and here's where we get a very detailed breakdown of workout types, movements, pretty much anything you could ever ask for. The darker the square, the more often you perform that. For example, timed workouts make up 27% of Melody's workouts. In December, she did 12, which is a big number. So far in October, which hasn't really been very many days, she's only done 1. That's a very light number. And you get to see the breakdown of a bunch of those as you scroll on down. So you'll have access to a whole slew of information regarding your personal programming. And that is fitness level.